What's going on, everybody? It's Joe from the Acceptable Casualties. Just here to do a little video. I figured some of you guys would be interested in maybe a 3D printing video. I ended up getting my hands. Well, I didn't get my hands on it. I had a buddy of mine who ended up getting a 3D printer a couple months ago, and he's kind of just messing around with it lately. And I was talking to him about I wanted to pick up some Opel trucks, and he actually printed out a couple. He did a couple test ones, and he said I could just take them. So I threw him a couple bucks, took them off his hands, and then I figured I'd show you guys what you can get for for a couple bucks floating around out there on the internet. Most likely, there's some places that you can find that'll have the print models out for you. And see what the quality is. So my buddy ended up buying a printer. I forgot the name of it is, but I think it's like a mid-grade consumer style printer, like nothing super special. But like I said, he printed out these multi-part Opel Blitz trucks, and I'll give you guys a better look. So he ended up printing me out 10 of these. I threw him like 20 bucks for it, just for the time and effort that he put in. But I ended up getting 10 of these, and like I said, the quality of them is surprisingly pretty decent. The only downside that I've noticed so far is that with the 3D printer, like if it's kind of hard to tell, but you can see the layers that it laid on the material to make the truck. So it almost has that like that old school like wood paneling like side look on some cars from back from like the 50s and 60s. So it has that kind of look to it. And for me personally, like I said, I think these will work fine for tabletop, but I don't think they're up to the level of like a resin mold yet or anything like that. I mean, I assume the technology's out there. I'm just saying, just like for like average consumer level stuff, it seems like from the models I got from my buddy and some other things that I've seen, you can get some good models, but for the most part, it's not up to the quality of metal or resin casting. But I figured I just wanted to show you guys this. Like I said, I got 10 of these. Like I said, for what they are, they're great. I mean, you can see there's some decent quality details going through the whole thing. Back of the truck, it's cool because it's a multi-part kit. It's not one solid block, so you get like the double wheels for the back here, and then you get the single wheels for the front of the truck. It also comes with benches that you can put in the back if you're using it for a transport. You can leave just regular open for maybe like a cargo truck or something, and it also gives you the option for a soft top with an open back, so you can actually do details in the back. So it's a pretty cool little 3D print job that he put together. I just figured, some of you guys, I know a lot of people talk about like, hey, can you get 3D print models here and there? Is it worth picking up or anything like that? So I figured I just wanted to show you guys this. I am going to start painting these up. It's probably going to be like the next project I have on my shelf. I got like said 10 of these. I'm probably going to paint like 4 up and just to kind of get them ready to go out on the tabletop. When I'm done painting them, I'll show you guys what the final paint job looks like. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be up to the standard of what you would get out of a resin kit, just because a lot of like the little imperfections in there, and like I said, the layering lines. I was gonna sand it down. I did it on one of the other trucks, and it came out okay. Like I said, the sanding was all right, but you have to really have to work in with this resin here, and it would be a lot of cleanup work. If I had to do it, not that I've had to do it again, but if I had to put my money down, I'd probably rather spend 20 bucks on 5 resin trucks, just because I think in the end they end up looking better. But for value for your money, like if you're not like super crazy about the finer details and stuff like that, like these actually are pretty good. Like I said, based off some of the lines and stuff too, I don't know how transfers are gonna sit on here unless I do like a boatload of work with really filing this down. I figured if I put like a thick layer of base coat on there for the paint, it might be able to do something with some of these like ridges that are in there from the casting. If that works well, I mean that's awesome. But if not, like I said, this is more just like kind of like a little experimental thing I want to throw together for some truck transports for some of the lists that I wanted to put together. So I'll keep you guys up to date with how this goes from the assembly, which is going to be super easy. It's like just a couple parts right here, to the painting, and then maybe I'll do another one for like after I set the transfers in, and maybe start doing some of the like highlight work and stuff like that. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys had some better luck with maybe doing some 3D printing, and you guys found like some really nice molds or something like that. I think at this point though, for me personally, after all the 3D printed stuff that I've gotten, whether it's 15 mil or 28 mil, it's great for saving money. But for the most part, I don't think it's up to the quality for the manufacturers that you're going to get for hard plastics and metal. I don't think it has the same quality. It's good for what it is. But like I said, for some of you guys out there like really serious about your painting and modeling, I don't know if 3D printing is up to par just yet. But based off the leaps and bounds that it's taken in the past couple of years, it seems like it's going to be getting there kind of soon. So like I said, I'll let you guys know what it looks like after I'm done painting it. Thanks for watching. Leave some comments, like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll catch you guys later.